Hey everyone. Hope you're doing super well. It's session 99 and I'm really excited about session 100 that's coming up on Friday. So great to see everyone here today. And I just asked a pretty funny question in the description, which was a statement that I heard yesterday from a dear friend of mine. I finally had a chance to have a talk with Ayumi Ueda. It's somebody that I've mentioned in our chats many times before. She's from Japan and she's the founder of Women of the World and basically one of my best friends of all time. And yesterday in our chat, she said that she heard about this Japanese speaker, Rie Fujiwara. And Rie Fujiwara says that reality is the poop you create with your thoughts. If you're feeling angry with your reality, it's like you're angry with your own poop. So I love this. I think it's super hilarious. And if anyone has heard of this before, I think my mom has just replied saying, "Yeah, I've heard of this." Um, so tell me if you've heard of this phrase before, that reality is the poop you create with your own thoughts. And if you're feeling angry with your reality, it's like you're angry with your own poop. So, in essence, we think things into being, right? And Rie Fujiwara, who is someone that Ayumi really looks up to, she said that now, in this moment, now that you realize that you are basically bringing things into your life just through your thoughts, it means that you can rewrite your story. If you change your thoughts, you can change your situation. And Wayne Dyer talks about this, Jay Shetty has talked about it, and of course, Rie Fujiwara talks about it too. She gave her own example. Growing up, Rie had a very tense and difficult relationship with her own mother. She always thought that she always thought that her mother hated her, that her mother didn't want her, and she felt annoyed by her mother, and so she never opened up to her mom. And many years later, she asked herself, "Is this reality, or is this just a thought that I once had that I'm still holding on to?" And she asked herself, what if I had a slightly different thought? Can this change? Could it be that my mother does love me? And so she started repeating to herself, my mother loves me, my mother loves me. And once she started saying that, she felt herself soften. She felt herself being able to be open about her own fears, and over time she was able to reconnect with her mother and rebuild their relationship. And so, with that thought that or that idea that reality is the poop you create with your own thoughts. Okay. So, why am I angry with my reality? What in my thinking needs to change? And of course, to each their own. I do think that it is a way for, to kind of just shake things up in your head a little bit. And then the second thing that Ayumi was talking about says that maybe you wanted this situation. That's why you created it with your thoughts. Whatever is happening in your life, if it is a result of your thoughts, then why did you bring it to yourself? So, as an experiment, basically ask yourself, why am I wanting to, let's say, continue working with this colleague? Let's say you have a colleague who really irritates you, and you keep having like a tussle with them in the office. Why do I want to keep working with them? Or let's say someone who's struggling to find a life partner. Why do I want to be on my own? Or why don't I want to accept someone else in my space? Or why do I like struggling financially? Why do I like feeling tired all the time? I asked myself that last night, and it was interesting. The reality that is now, according to Rie Fujiwara, is the result of what you unconsciously wanted. So, to access your deep consciousness, ask those questions in the opposite way. Why? why these thoughts? Why this reality? And the third thing, I think, was my favorite one, even more than the reality is the poop you create with your thoughts, was the ego and intuition scenario. She said that ego is your police station with a lot of senior police officers, and they have been at the job of protecting you for years, for decades even. And they protect you from getting hurt and, from getting into bad situations. They protect you from other people that they think are trying to take advantage of you. These older police officers, they know what they're doing, and therefore they don't like change. They're afraid of change because there's no record of this new information in their database. So, they kind of naturally distrust anything that is new. Intuition, on the other hand, is a new staff member at that very police station. It's a rookie police officer. And intuition is, of course, a young kid. So he or she is not welcomed by the older officers, not welcomed by the ego. So even if you've learned about the subconscious mind, the intuition, gut instinct, if ego, your older police officers, don't accept intuition into their core office, they will always push the rookies out. The rookie officer is always distrusted. The ego, the older guard of police officers, will make fun of intuition, make fun of the rookie, and says, you're just a young fellow, get out of here, we don't trust your ideas, and you always want to change things. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is what I think the older officers will say. And so they go into their little inner office and they keep you safe. They're doing their job. So what do we have to do in this situation? Rie Fujiwara says, introduce your ego and intuition to each other. Eventually they'll see, okay, intuition, you're a rookie, but you're not so bad. You're okay, fine. You can come in and hang with us, with the older officers. And we have to remember that our ego has been working so hard all these years. And if we didn't have any ego, we would lose our sense of self. We need it, You don't need it to make all your decisions all the time. So what can we do? Rie says, hug your ego, appreciate your ego, name it your ego if you want, and tell your ego, I'm with you. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm with you. You're with me. Let's see a new world together. And let's also chill with intuition. And I think what she says is, it'll open up. Your ego is going to relax and open up. It'll be chill. All your friends can hang out together. And it's a lovely time. So I love these 3 lessons from my chat with Ayumi yesterday. So let's take a little breath for session 99 together. It's the middle of the week today. So taking in a deep breath and exhaling. And as you do that, to think of these 3 questions. One is, why have I created this reality? Is it my tiredness? Is it my situation at work? Is it a miscommunication at home? Is it an awkward situation with my friends where, the expectation isn't meeting what I want? What is it? What is the reality that your thoughts have created? What is the poop that you're angry with? Your own poop that you're angry with. And also, could you work on introducing your ego to your intuition so they could be buddies? And in general, what new questions can you ask of yourself? Why do I like being tired? Why do I like not having time for myself? Why do I like having misunderstandings with my best friend? Why do I like a messy house? What are those questions? It's fun to ask. All right, beautifuls. Session 99. Yes, today is 99, not 100, because I took some time off on Monday. I had slept super late and I really needed some extra rest. And I'm actually happy that I took that time off. It was nice. It was a different kind of choice for me. And so session 100 is on Friday. I'm super excited. And again, so happy. Many of you, so kind of you to reach out to me on Monday and check in and see, if something was wrong. Super, super happy to see all our old buddies, mom and dad, Pranam Pepe, Dhara, thank you for the message. Ashruti as well. Nalini, hey, hugs back, Nalini, Ajit, Shine, Samir, hi. Lakshay, Marcus, Jerlin, it's not 100 yet. 100 is next one. So good to see. Amit is here as well after a long time. And Shivani as well. So many people here. So thank you all. I'm really, really excited about the next session. And I do have a special guest who's going to join me. And the question or the topic that we are discussing is, what is a situation where you chose to keep it light instead of giving into despair or anger or irritation? And how was it? Would you choose it again? Did it work out well for you? And my guest on Friday has a really, really beautiful and powerful story. I also got stories from Dhara and also from Pranam Pepe. Beautiful, beautiful, powerful, personal stories. And I'd love to share them as well, with permission at some point. So please do keep sending me your stories and your personal learnings. And again, a huge, huge thank you. I cannot believe it. It's going to be 100 sessions on Friday. So join me then, and I will just can't wait to welcome you there. And yeah, keep doing this. Lots of love. Have a great, great day, and be kind to yourself and figure out what is the poop I'm irritated with that maybe I created myself. All right, beautifuls. Mwah. Ciao.